Hey, chat. I know it's been a few days. Couple things kept me busy. But I'm back. Back to finish Zenless. Well, I got not really finish quote unquote catching up. Just do the fucking summer event, like the rest of the summer event. And then from there, I just sort of am free to do whatever I want / have to in the game. For like whenever I sporadically decide to stream it. Because I will make it like, it won't be like something that I'll just never stream again. You know, it'll definitely be something like how I will stream Star Rail every once in a blue moon. I'll stream Zenless. Probably more often than Star Rail because there's no shade to Star Rail, a lot more shit to do in Zenless, it would appear. But that's probably just because I still am like not a new account, but like still not like inundated in the end game like I am in Star Rail. Which I shouldn't be. But yeah. That being said, let me just jump right in. Don't know what that was. Oh. Just a tripod? I guess my tripod camera was being funny. I also took the time to grab a couple pictures from the event. There are so many fucking events that I have to do, chat. Oh my fucking god. Let's focus on what is in the now, shall we? Like, by the way, where's the button for like the I swear there used to be somewhere you could look that would show you like I swear there was a place you could look that showed you just like what events you didn't do. Like the permanent. I don't know if I'm just thinking about P5X. I'm probably thinking P5X. Sorry about that, by the way, chat. I was just like, I need my PS5. Alright.
Finally decided to show up, did you?
Something like that. Hey, Lucy.
Hey, manager. So, this is the client's liaison officer, Therese and Alice mentioned.
Good day. I am Sigrid, and I extend my greetings.
What is she? A knight from some bygone era?
Yes.
That's just how she talks. Don't worry about it. But Lucy, if you're here, does that mean you're the resort's liaison?
I think they picked the perfect person
After
to meet
spending
with.
so much time around Caesar, it's kind of shocking to meet someone in New Eridu who talks like that. And as for the liaison role, Alice wanted to go on her little road trip, but couldn't stop worrying about the resort's new business partner. So, naturally, because I'm too nice for my own good, I got roped into this stupid part-time gig. I mean, it's summertime. If Therese hadn't promised me the biggest, fanciest ocean view suite with the best view in the whole resort, there's no way I'd be running around doing all this extra work.
Not wise, like, hey, can I get a piece of that?
I'm starting to wonder how many biggest, fanciest ocean view suites with the best view this place actually has. But judging by the new swimsuit, Lucy, you don't seem very reluctant.
I told Alice not to let Yuzua pick out my swimsuit. That girl. Anyway, a promise is a promise. Let's talk about the bonfire party.
I concur. Then, what should be our next step?
Since we're funding the party through the shop, the hottest item on any beach has got to be seashell souvenirs. And to make them, we'll need to go beachcombing first. This is going to take a while. Hey you, Miss Museum Piece. How are your DIY skills?
I am indeed adept at felling my enemies, but I fail to understand how this will help.
That's not what she meant. From what I know, Sigrid's arts and craft skills are probably, better than nothing?
Good enough. Then
I'm
I'll
sorry,
make the first one
is
and
she
show you how it's
Japard? Is that what's going on here? Lucy quickly puts together a beautiful shell ornament. Sigrid steps forward and picks up a shell, imitating Lucy, only to crush it immediately.
I believe the raw materials need to be inspected first.
Maybe you should just leave the materials alone. Actually, forget the crafting. You're on sales duty. Just keep your hands off the finished products, or we'll have to start selling crushed
Or the
shell
coins.
instead. Alice said
You
this
just
partner
hand
has
her a
quite the
fucking Denny.
reputation and is supposed to be competent. So why'd they send you? You look like you're completely clueless.
You give her a fucking Denny, she invents New Eridu's first dime. Or nickel. Or quarter. The only reason I'm not saying penny is because I don't think she can magically make it change color. The only reason I'm saying the other three is because they have the same color. We better hope they don't use like a cash register or some shit like that, and it's just some sort of box, or else she's gonna push in the fucking thing a little bit too hard and just break the button. We love when that happens, chat. We love when someone fucking digs into a fucking remote or you ever had that happen? Someone like digs into like a keyboard or something like that, or like a remote or somewhere. They just like dig their fucking finger right into it so hard that it stops working. I'm not saying she did it intentionally. It's just that, she's the equivalent of Goku in that she literally can't know her own strength. They'll have glass, a little like glass thing to keep them safe at the cashier thing. Someone tries to hand her money and she instinctively reaches her hand out, just fucking rips right through the fucking thing like she's Yujiro Hanma. Alright, enough Sigrid Glaze. She falls silent, and even her bright hair seems to lose its luster. You explain to Lucy what Sigrid is doing here, emphasizing her ability and authority when it comes to maintaining safety and security. And also her fear is of being on the news for making new currency.
Let's just give it a try. Oh, right. You should probably have an official title, too. Based on what the proxy said about you, how about Bonfire Party Security Director?
Yeah, you do the crafting, Lucy, and Secret and I will handle sales and security. Seems like our only choice.
I thank you both for your trust. Time waits for no one. Let us proceed at once. I shall faithfully perform my duties as Security Director.
All thumbs but full of spirit. Not sure if that's good or bad. I'm half tempted to introduce you to Caesar, but I doubt she'd understand a word out of your mouth.
That would be the funniest conversation ever. Oh right, I forgot to introduce you earlier. This is Lilo. Not me reading Lilo. This is Lolo, our shop assistant. Hello, Manager Miss Sigrid. Sorry, I was focused on your conversation earlier that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I may be new around here at the resort, but I'll give it everything. I've got to help you run this place right. Pleasure working with you. Yeah. The shop still has prepared. The shop still has prepped ingredients left over from the resort's soft opening, so feel free to use whatever you like. If there's anything you're still unclear about regarding the soft opening or the party manager, be happy to go over it all. Sure. According to the contract, you need to earn the funds for the bonfire party by running the beach souvenir shop. The shop's revenue comes from selling custom-made crafts. The materials needed to craft souvenirs are gathered through beachcombing during regular business. I'll go over that in more detail after the trial run. Alright, let's get started. If you want this to go more smoothly, taking action is what matters most. Manager, is she really okay? Have faith in Sigrid. The manager says so, who might argue? I just hope Sigrid can eventually step up and truly hold her own as a core organizer. I got this. Lady Lucy's assistance is just a temporary measure. And once I've mastered all the processes, you can leave everything to me without a second thought. Oh boy. Time to start. This is our shop's revenue. Well, 0 right now. It's also hard to make this bonfire party happen. I love how just Remiel's just there, like, oh, hi, partner in crime. I'm here too. Because that's, There are some seed materials in the shop storage that could be used to craft souvenirs. Once the materials are ready, you still need to lock down who's running the shop. Okay. I'll handle the selling. Choosing materials and crafting, I'll count on you for that. During operations, you can check order conditions here. Complete orders. I didn't even get to see that. Get an order that does not work for you? Refresh it here. You can refresh up to 3 times per turn. Let's roll with this for now. Let's confirm our order to start crafting. Each order has 3 different score requirements. Seed materials can provide 3 types of score matching order requirements. Score is good enough to make the order. This order's a bit special. Okay. Only when this condition is met when we earn the bonus. Okay, so we select the right order. We select the order. Fulfill them and then hit the business target.
We will finish with this move.
Oh. Who's that? Looks familiar. Let's call it a day for
Mission
now.
accomplished. I trust expectations were met.
Soft opening went really well. We didn't have a huge supply of materials in the storage, but everyone who came in the shop for handicrafts left satisfied. Great. Well, mastered the sales process. I've also learned quite a few tricks while observing Lady Lucy at work. From here on out, leave everything to me. Tall one. Really need to school you on something. Being responsible doesn't mean taking everything on your own shoulders. Do your part and trust your companions. That's true responsibility looks like. I see. But don't you have to do as much as you possibly can when you're in charge? You're not the only one in charge around here. Besides, we've got plenty of other things to take care of. Whether it's running a shop or organizing a party, teamwork's very important. So I'll do our best. Got it. If that's what everyone thinks, then I'll see it through with all of you. Now fill me in on whatever else is left on the list. Now you're talking. It's also clear from the soft opening that making handicrafts requires a lot of materials, and we'll have to gather them ourselves. As for how to obtain materials and where to find them, I'll leave that to Lola to explain. Oh, got it. Basically, everyone needs to go to specific beaches on their own and beachcomb for crafting materials. This is an attraction Miss Therese has wanted to open for a long time, but since the project isn't fully commercialized yet, only a few areas will be open to everyone for now. I've been there once, and it was actually pretty fun. That's where actually the beachcombing. Chasing things is my specialty, right? And the sea is no exception. So this time, Lady Lucy, you can count on me. Sure. Your understanding might be a bit off, but this could actually be right up your alley. Grab your tools, head to the beach, and collect some materials from the sea. Sounds easy enough, right? Fair point. In that case, let me go with Lady Lucy. Got a proposal. How about we both grab our beachcombing gear, head different stretches of the shore, and see who comes back with a bigger haul. What do you say? I like it. Lady Lucy, just like Wise, is a companion I truly respect. Getting to compete with you? Couldn't ask for anything better. Thanks for the kind words. Anyway, Willow will give you a quick rundown of the basics of beachcombing. After that, you can head out and collect whatever you can. Which team should I join? I'd like you, Wise, to accompany Lady Lucy. Not that I lack confidence in handling both of you at once, but our main goal right now is still gathering materials to support the business. Keeping you two together is simply the most efficient option. Since when did you become so thoughtful, Sigrid? You're really the Sigrid I know. You literally met her like 20 fucking minutes ago. But you've got a point. Can't let a little joking around get in the way of business. Let's go with that. I'm also grateful for your kind words, Lucy. Since everyone's on the same page, we can head out whenever. Beachcombing gear is all ready to go, so feel free to head out whenever you want. Okay. If you're ready, head out, manager. Let me give you a quick introduction to beachcombing. There are preparations to make before heading out on the shore. Select your beachcombing character and a gear to begin with. Oh my god. Character's beachcombing skills that can make beachcombing more fun and efficient. Looks like I'm the one going beachcombing this time. Next, choose your beachcombing gear. Oh gosh. Move your agents to various sea materials to collect them into your inventory. The tide has washed plenty of sea materials ashore. Catch as many as you can before the time runs out. Stacked wooden boxes cannot be cleared by beachcombing tools. Agents will be blocked upon colliding with them. Fever ignores all obstacles, with speed and pickup range both increased, lasting 10 seconds. Continually catching sea materials will get you energized. Once the bar is full, you can enter a fever state. So she has an ability. It spawns 2 items ahead with random effect. 20-second cooldown. Passive ability. When picking up an item, getting an extra of 3 random sea materials. Okay. Make the most of Lucy's beachcombing abilities to reel in more sea materials.
Let's see what good stuff you've got for me. Found something new. I'll be taking that. No beach treasure escapes my gaze. Found something new. I'll be taking strike while the iron's hot.
I'm sorry, did we just steal a fucking hermit crab? Hermit crab? I swear we just ran into like a hermit crab and just sucked it up. Ah.
Easy peasy. Another full haul.
You're back. How was your beachcombing experience? Oh. Yes, the manager and I have already gone through our haul. We should have enough materials to keep the shop running today. Awesome. Once we add in whatever Miss Sigrid brings back, we'll have more than enough materials to open the shop today. Speaking of which, where's Miss Sigrid? Huh? Oh, there she is. She's back already. Sigrid comes jogging over from the beachcombing area and joins the others. Sorry I'm late. It's quite a haul, Lady Lucy and Wise. Christ, but Sigrid, why'd you come back empty-handed? That's true. Lady Lucy, you won the match. After we split up, I headed further down the coast and searched for quite a while, but there wasn't a single exposed stretch of beach. There was no sign of any appropriate material either, and the waves were incredibly rough. After I finished searching the area, it's almost time to meet up, so I headed back. No other beachcombing areas available. So what you're saying is, we're stuck working this one stretch of beach every time we need to go gather materials? It won't really affect operations, but the variety and quantity of materials might still be limited. Anyway, let's just stick to the plan and get things done. It's almost opening time, so we should focus on finishing the job properly. Let's ask later if there's any other areas. Sorry, Lady Lucy and Wise, you trusted me so much and I came back empty-handed. If I get another chance, it won't end like this again. Alright. Let's just blame Mother Nature for this one. No need to beat yourself up over it, Sigrid. Alright, I'll put in double the effort in both operations and sales. Lady Lucy, please watch my performance closely. Let the results speak for themselves. Reach over 10,000 sales. Techniques all about boosting efficiency and profits. Okay.
We will finish with this move.
One sentence I already knew about this. Okay. Like, in the last one. It's the effect that boosts 3-color order and okay. VIP customers arrived. Orders from VIP customers come with extra requirements. I love how it's Vivian ordering jack fucking shit because, oh yeah, of course I'm gonna give money to Lord Faith and. What kind of merch do you want, Vivian? Merch? Your hand we don't sell that video. Oh. Okay.
Things just got harder? Excellent.
There's actual builds and strategies. Oh god. I didn't realize there'd be a cutscene. Possible. I want it to be more than just a souvenir, but something truly worth appreciating.
Tactics executed. We will finish with this move. An order of this scale. Just leave it to me.
On the souvenir. Thank you all.
We will finish with this move. An order of this scale. Just...
Thank you, Grace. So I was arid. Joking. Solid materials, refined craftsmanship. Honestly, it's a work of art that just the hair below EOS. Business target achieved. Target order count reached. Wish to continue operating. Orders get tougher from here, but you can rack up extra revenue. Sure, whatever.
Things just got harder? Excellent. We will finish with this move. Mission accomplished. I trust expectations were met.
Well, that's a good amount. It's a wrap on today's business. Good work, everyone. Did a quick check on the revenue. We successfully reached our initial target. Not bad, but not exactly. Just today's opening hours were longer than expected. Looking at the sales data, it's probably because the price per craft item was on the lower side due to the lower grade materials. Meaning, we could have done this faster and better. If I'd found a better beachcombing area earlier, maybe things would have turned out differently today. So it seems it was still my fault. But, it's all one. You're way too hung up on this. I already said it. This was a team effort, so if anything didn't go as planned, it's all of us equally. That's right. I'm sure there were a few minor hiccups, but we still hit our sales target. So, Miss Seagrid, you don't have to beat up yourself over it. If I'll say so. Try to accept it. Thank you, everyone. Not talking. Manager, let's go find Therese and ask her if there are any beachcombing areas with higher value materials. I don't want to spend the next few days scrounging around on this tiny little beach for materials. So the reception area. Alright, let's head out. Let's remind you to shop. Lolo, we're going to need you to hold things down while we're gone. Got this.
In any case, our guest safety and overall experience are at stake. I'd appreciate it if you could resolve this as quickly as possible.
Oh, don't worry. You can put your mind at ease. Our team has undergone the finest professional training available. No matter what we're dealing with, we'll have it sorted out in no time.
Therese, we wanted to ask you something, but I just heard you mention safety. Did something happen?
Huh? Why are you all here? No need to worry. Everything's under control. We discovered some abnormal issues earlier, but I've already hired professionals to take care of them. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Favko.
Abnormal issues? Therese, that doesn't exactly sound like everything's under control.
Friends of the manager? No need to worry. I'm Favko, GM of Typhos Security, hired by the resort to fix the abnormal title conditions.
Typhos Security. An impressive sounding name. However, you sound arrogant, and your overbearing attitude does not inspire trust. As security director, I will be watching you closely.
You? You think you can just waltz in here with some made-up title and question my professionalism?
Interesting that he's questioning secret security expertise. Also, abnormal title conditions? Could that be why the area Secret visited was closed off? We don't have hard evidence yet, but if a long, stable body of water is suddenly behaving strangely, the nearby hollow is the most likely explanation. Mr. Favko, you don't appear to specialize in hollow operations. Are you certain this anomaly won't pose a problem?
Hey, kid, what's that supposed to mean? Wait, how do you know the hollow's involved? Oh, I get it now. You're all trying to make me look bad, aren't you? Do you even know what professional means? Take a look. Business license, audit records, commission success rates. I've got the paperwork to prove it. Any more questions?
I understand your eagerness to demonstrate your qualifications. However, from a professional standpoint, none of the documents you have presented have any relevance to responding to or resolving Hollow-related incidents.
You know, Manager, the way she speaks is growing on me. Wait, Manager. To be fair, Mr. Favko's team had already resolved part of the issue. The beach where we can gather crafting materials only reopened because of their work. Before that, the beach near the Hollow was so unstable that people couldn't safely set foot there. But if this is the only place we can gather materials, there's no way the shop will make enough to fund the bonfire party, right?
What's with the rush? You seem to know a thing or two about the Hollows yourself, so you should know these situations aren't solved overnight. It takes time. What? You think I'd let your little party fall through on my watch? Anyway, go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. If you know it's urgent, stop standing around arguing with me.
If that was supposed to put me at ease, it didn't. Something about this still doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. Lucy, Sigrid, let's head back to the shop. More visitors are starting to come in, and if we stay here any longer, we'll just be in the way.
We're heading back already?
It's called making an excuse to leave, you idiot.
Take care, everyone. I know you're still not sold on me, but if you've got any private commissions, my door's always open. No hard feelings.
So, it's you.
Wow, look who we have here. Our dear model citizen just can't seem to stay idle, no matter where he goes.
This girl, why does she feel so annoyingly familiar?
Familiar, you say? Surely someone isn't still upset about the prize I took at the Hollow Champion competition.
You! I knew there was a reason every alarm bell in my head started ringing the moment I saw your face! You pink-haired menace!
Oh my. Am I really being barked at by a short-legged little golden retriever? Please, don't be so hostile toward an ordinary tourist, Missy. You wouldn't want the resort getting a nasty review from a seasoned guest, would you?
What? How dare you!
That was mostly a misunderstanding. Remy had her reasons for taking that W engine, and she helped us out quite a bit while Belle and I were away on business.
Thank you for clearing that up. Though, I must say, helped us out quite a bit feels like an abbreviated version of events. But now doesn't seem like the right time to get into the details. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
Indeed. As the current security director of the resort and the bonfire party, I am willing to vouch for Remiel. The two of you seem to share quite a bit of history. Perhaps meeting again today was fate.
That's a fate I'd rather avoid. Whose side are you on anyway, you human skyscraper?
Sigrid and Remy are two peas in an old-fashioned pod?
That is correct.
Well, if the proxy says you're all right, I'm not gonna argue. But you better start acting like a proper, ordinary tourist.
This poor, helpless, ordinary tourist is being threatened once again.
Sweating bullets. Mainly because I feel if I go with Remy, she'll be mad at me. I don't know. Something.
Remy clearly doesn't mean any harm, Lucy. There's no need to be so on guard. So, let's leave the past in the past and give a polite welcome to our resort guest, Miss Remiel, shall we?
Considering what she just said, and with our newly appointed security director backing her, I guess I'll have to play the polite, welcoming member of the staff.
Anyway, Remy, Lucy, now's probably not the time for bickering.
The rain has arrived, just as I expected. The source of this unusual weather. I'm sure our Hollow expert and Secret are both quite familiar with it.
Indeed. I believe I have observed a similar phenomenon before.
Remy, are you suggesting that this rain and the abnormal tides stem from the same source? Namely, environmental changes within the Hollow?
Merely a passing thought. After all, the Hollow sits out at sea. Any ether fluctuations it produces are naturally reflected more clearly in the surrounding waters.
I see. So there should not be any real dangerous anomalies in the Hollow yet. That security manager is most likely blowing things out of proportion.
I just can't picture her helping someone out of the kindness of her heart. And where did she even learn all this stuff? Well, either way, we're not holding a bonfire party in this weather. Let's stabilize the Hollow ASAP. And while we're at it, figure out what that security company is cooking.
Cooking?
In that case, I'll come along as well. Consider it compensation for ruining Miss Lucy's Hollow Champion competition experience, and for leaving Miss Lucy speechless with rage earlier. After all, the proxy has spoken. I'd better be on my best behavior.
Not ready for combat. I'm joking. I swear to God, if it gives me fucking Remy, not Remy, Seegrids as well. I already did these.
Nearby data pile operation area detected.
We love fat fingering. We love fat fingering.
Here we are. I'll start up the data pile. Stay sharp, everyone.
Relax, Proxy. No ethereals getting anywhere near this place.
Data pile operation initiated. Please remain vigilant.
More ethereals!
Everyone, let us make this quick.
Well now, Miss Lucy's even more...
Trying to the game when let me time out. Based on both our observations and available data, there doesn't appear to be any serious anomaly. Otherwise, simply clearing out a certain number of tiers wouldn't have been enough to bring the fluctuation level back to normal range. That's true. Does this mean we can head back home now? You notice the two proxy. There's a motionless tactical mech up ahead. Looks a lot like a security unit. Let's go take a look. We might find some clues that point us in the right direction. It's out there now. You head over with everyone to the disabled tactical mech. It's definitely the Typhos Security corporate logo. There's no sign of any combat nearby. Looks like it just entered the hollow and broke down before encountering any enemies. Really? Craftsmanship on this mech is really rough. Looks like the person you were suspicious of did make a move. That mech was a total pushover. Even sending it into the hollow didn't really get any leads. Or sorry, we didn't really lead to anything. Falco, do you have anything left to say? I really don't know what to say about that guy. Is it that hard to just admit you messed up? Looks like there's only one thing left. Before we get to it, Miss Lucy, give me your honest opinion about how I did. It's important to me to use my doubts you still have about me. Huh? Look, you didn't really have to save the day, but you did help out, so there's that. You're not a very straightforward young lady, are you? Looks like I have to try even harder and put on a better show if I want to earn your praise. Good, as long as you know. Anyway, Proxy, I'll leave the technical side of it to you. After removing the combat mech storage unit, you leave the hollow with your companions. Once you're back at the hotel, have Bella analyze it. See materials too? Looks like they're popping up everywhere. Can you now pick up sea materials that were previously only available to beachcombing? It's been resolved. Bet plenty of sea materials have turned up around the resort too. Might even find some interesting things if you look around. Shows that adds a little extra fun for the visitors. Anyway, Proxy, if you spot any sea materials on the beach, just pick them up. Never know what might come in handy for running the resort. Still, picking these up on the beach is just a nice little bonus. There's no way it'll cover the materials needed to make souvenirs. Beach treasure hunting now available. That's right. Now is really the best time for treasure hunting. Let's wait until daytime. Might honestly listen to that and being honest. Spending some more time exploring the beach with your companions, you suddenly spot what looks like two figures in the distance near the still closed beachcombing area. Could they be Teresa and Ege? Talk to Teresa and the other one.
Manager? What are you doing here so late? Did you come because the tide suddenly calmed down too?
I'll be honest. We actually just got back from Port Elpis Hollow. As expected, once the ether fluctuations died down, all the resort's problems cleared up too.
Huh? You mean you already solved that whole crisis in such a short amount of time?
There was no crisis. You all just got fooled by that Favco guy.
So, Mr. Favco lied to us?
I don't know if he lied. Sure, the guy's got a bad temper, a sharp tongue, and an ego the size of a hollow, but he did get some work done before we showed up.
His abilities were simply inadequate, which complicated matters further.
I see. So we misjudged him. I'm sorry. Even after all these years, I still make mistakes like this.
It's okay, Therese. In a peaceful world, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. And when it comes to uncovering suspicious schemes, leave that to your more calculating friends, like us.
Look on the bright side. At least that ragtag crew didn't make things worse. When hollows are involved, simply staying out of the way is already a huge help.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Therese, shouldn't we suggest canceling the partnership? No matter how you look at it, they didn't fulfill their part of the contract.
At the very least, we can't trouble the manager and the others any further. Once we get back, we'll prepare the negotiation materials and go to Mr. Favko first thing tomorrow morning to propose ending the contract.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Not so fast. The manager still has a memory card pulled from that security unit. There's a good chance it contains some useful information. Once we figure out what's on it, they won't have much left to say for themselves.
Exactly. This is crucial evidence. Once Belle and our AI assistant finish going through the memory card's data, whatever that security company is hiding won't stay hidden for long.
I understand. You've really thought of everything, Manager. I'll hurry to clear a new beachcombing area, too. At least I can help
Yes,
get the
do
shop
that.
ready.
You have my sincere thanks. It is truly an honor to receive such wholehearted support from everyone at the resort.
You really don't need to be so formal. This is just what we're supposed to do.
Those are two separate matters.
Ugh, stop it. If you two keep complimenting each other like this, we'll be here all night.
All right. Everyone, let's all get some rest. By the way, Manager, I've been wondering since earlier. That pink-haired lady over there, do you know her?
She's a friend of mine. As soon as she heard we were having trouble, she came over to help.
I see. If she's a friend of yours, then she must be very reliable too.
Sorry, Manager. Didn't mean to ask something unnecessary. Sorry, pretty late, Manager. You should head home and get rest. We'll try to clear out the new beachcombing area tonight. Then tomorrow's sales will definitely hit a new record. Therese, make sure you get some rest too. No worries, it's all part of the job. Alright, we'll head out now. We'll try to wrap things up early. See you tomorrow, Manager. Say goodbyes to Therese and watch her head off down the beach with another staff member.
Wise, got a sec? Come over here.
Oh, we actually straight up could just... In a moment, Remy. Sorry. What? The divine bottle grants wishes. It's a magic bottle. Whom the genie that can grant your every wish. Lucky one who has obtained the divine bottle may make 3 wishes to the genie. Whether it's an endless supply of Denny's, incredible powers to soar through the skies and vanish into the earth, or even chance to become the new Void Hunter. All that could be yours, but reading this means the bottle's already been opened, yeah? What a shame. Genie's been already slipped down and is now gone. That's funny. That's actually good. That's actually really funny. The second one. Top secret burger recipe. To the human stranger or bamboo stranger that found this drift bottle. For a long time, a delicious burger recipe has been coated by rivals, which is why I resorted to this measure, placing the only written copy of the recipe in this bottle. To you who seeks this recipe, hope you carry the spirit of our burgers far and wide, even in distant, unfamiliar lands. But you're thinking, there's no recipe in this bottle at all. Don't be so hasty. The so-called secret recipe isn't really all that mysterious. Truth is, when making a burger, you pour in the heartfelt love. That's the real secret. Okay. Alright, what's up, Remy?
So, Mr. Sharp and Savvy, with your talent for reading people, can you guess why I wanted to talk to you alone?
Do you want to tell me the real reason you came to the resort?
Oh my, still suspecting I have some secret agenda. How disappointing. An ordinary tourist comes to a resort for exactly one reason. A vacation, of course. Alright, enough with the guessing game. Those things you and Secret were selling. They looked quite interesting. So, would our talented manager be willing to make a special souvenir for me? I don't need anything extravagant. It just has to be different from everyone else's.
What, so all you wanted was a resort souvenir? That actually sounds like a pretty ordinary tourist thing to ask for. Let me check today's stock.
Uh-huh. What I want isn't something the average tourist could buy. Manager, did you say that just to tease me? You're starting to feel like a completely different person.
Lately, it feels like we've faced one mess after another, and somehow you always seem to know exactly what's going on. You also always end up teasing me. Can't blame me for stepping up my game, right? Even now, you seem to know the resort's problems inside and out. The beach closure, the ether fluctuations in the hollow. Did you get here long before we arrived?
Only a little earlier than you did. I merely made some careful observations out of personal curiosity. It seems like you're finally starting to push back against our usual dynamic. Let's leave that discussion for another time. If you don't go get some sleep soon, the sun will be up before you know it.
Walking back alongside Remy, you part ways at the souvenir shop and return to the hotel for a comfortable rest. By the time you open your eyes again, it's already time to take on the next task. I think, chat... Susan. No, wrong thing. Alright. So I have some polls. I'm gonna do them, chat. And then I think I will call it. Because... like, I'm a little tired. Then I'll stream again in the morning. Like, I'll finish this in the morning. Oh, hey, an A-ring. Not that I can really do anything with that. Yeah, no. Huh? The fuck is that? Is that coffee? I'm only saying that because the background right now is cup of mom. Like my brain just did. What? Okay. Sure, give me the mess. This special.
It'll be ready in a jiffy.
Morning! Prime
Alright, we'll get Ambi and Rosuke for now. They must fucking hate us. Oh yeah, we'll allow these two people into Rosuke for fucking everyone from New Era to follow suit. Alright. One more pull, chap. Well, there was a little help there. But, yeah. Having said chat, I will call it there. I'm Astramero. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back later. Like a few hours. Just need a little nap. Yeah. Peace out, chat. See you all next time. Night.